Good morning, my loves. Oh, welcome to a day in the life of a normal person where I'm like, I don't know, struggling this morning. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of, I don't know, unease, I guess, is the word that's coming to mind in the air today. I don't know. Just trying to live this life. Um, as, okay. Hi, I'm Tina. This is just your average, everyday, normal person that has started her awakening journey. And so, for all those noobs out there that are on their awakening journey, that are becoming more in tune with the energy that is of you and around you, and how it oh my gosh, we are all connected, my loves. We are all connected. So, this is intuitive messages from spirit, guide, source, God, passed on loved ones. However it relates to you, we are going to do 3 different types of readings. One, I'm going to read through some notes and some affirmations that I was led to take for you to help you roadmap your day. Possibly sometimes when I get into the astrology side of things, it can extend into weeks or months sometimes. Then we are going to pull some tarot cards for my Modern Witches tarot deck. And then we are going to get a reading from Rob Bell, Love Wins. This is just happens to be the current book that we are reading just by chance off of my bookshelf, and it is eerily pertaining to the messages each day. They are really awesome. How 3 different areas I touch on in my messages. They're all readings. They're all messages. All of it. Even if you feel maybe it doesn't resonate with you right now, take what does resonate and understand that your higher self led you here to this space of time with me. Whenever you're visiting me, these messages are always timeless. I talk about the date and I include the numbers of the date just because I very much am aware of how the spirit world can connect to us through numbers. Numbers are such a beautiful universal language. So, and literally universal. So, okay, let's get into this as much as possible. I'm going to try to stay on track, but these messages are like a tapestry. Okay, these are your different threads of colors being woven together. And at first, when the threads go through the loom, they are not very noticeable. Like, oh, what is this mush of colors that don't make any sense? And they just kind of are everywhere. And as they go through the loom, though, they create the most beautiful tapestry, right? Okay, so bear with me. I try to stay on track as much as possible with what is in front of me, but whatever I'm led to say is whatever I'm led to say. I've learned to just go with the flow. That's what you got to do here. You can't be offended. Labels, I hate labels. Labels are such a mutable language, but I understand that to relate to other human beings, you have to use some form of a label. So take it as it resonates within you, okay? If it strikes a nerve, how I say it, then maybe that just is your cue that there's some emotional energy that needs to be tending to. All right. But let's get on with the fact that today, when I am recording this, it is a Tuesday, which is the day of orange, the day to honor your sacral chakra. But first, let's talk about the fact that it is July of 2020 when I am recording this. So the energies that I am pulling are not just individual. It is, yes, pertaining to you, but if you really actually open your eyes, it's the people around you, your city, your country, the world, and the universe. This all gets broken down seriously. That's why I talk about astrology stuff, because the stuff that's happening out in the universe, in ways that we cannot see and actually can see and chart, but it's all, oh my gosh. You're not alone. That's the whole key. to knowing, like, embracing all of this information. Okay, July of 2020, lots going on, folks. Lots going on. We are in the middle of 5 different retrogrades right now. We are in Mercury retrograde shadow, but hold on. We'll talk about that in a minute. It is 7/14/2020, which broken down led me to angel number 7144, which I do want you to just take note individually of those 4 numbers as well. 3 numbers, 7 and the number 1 and the number 4. These are all very positive numbers. Beautiful, beautiful numbers. But for those of you wondering, your angel message number 7144 is about personal development and creativity, which is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. How pertaining it is to your sacral chakra and the color orange. Wow. Okay, my ears are like really sensitive to sound today. Right now. Wow. Okay. Whew. My own voice is like ringing from the inside out of my ears, like really strong. Weird. Okay. Your self-improvement may have, this is what the angels are telling you, your self-improvement may have you running in circles, and you've gotten caught up in it. This is because of a creative component in your process. But the number of the day. Oh, I did want to note too that 7144 does come out into 2 8s, which is 2 infinity signs, which is very powerful, potent energy. This number 7's energy in that. So although your self-improvement process right now is having you feel like you're running in circles, okay? But with the number of the day being 7, I really have been loving how this is relating to your angel message number. It says that the angels are telling you that you are on the right path, that you will overcome any obstacles, and they see success in your future. They are happy with the choices that you are making. Continue and you will be rewarded. So it's not that you're on the wrong path or you're doing anything wrong. That's not possible. You can't screw this up, especially with me seeing those 2 infinity signs, the 2 number 8s, huge. And the fact that I'm looking right now, 7, 1, 4, 2, 2 in your, oh my gosh, just the beautiful numbers today. Okay, we're going to talk more about your sacral chakra and the color orange after some astrological information, and this is really going to help you tie into the energy of the day. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cool how this all ties together. Okay, so the ruling planet of the day is Mars, which is our aggressive nature. It's the Greek god of war. How you can channel that instead of, and especially when we balance out your sacral chakra in a minute here, you're going to be able to use that aggressiveness, not in a volatile way, as an energizing sort of way. Tuesday is the driving force of the week, okay? It's all about productivity, yes, competition, but effectiveness and determination is how you can channel that. This is a perfect day for completion of long overdue tasks, acting on new ideas, and starting new projects, which I think that's what my energy confliction is this morning now that I read that. It's that, like, I have some stuff of the past that I'm dwelling on, being frustrated with, be it just things from yesterday or the day before, or 2 years ago. Those emotions, there's a lot of Cancerian energy in the air, you guys, and there's a lot going on astrologically that is pulling up past emotions. Let me see, I wrote too much about orange right there. to talk about that closer to the sacral chakra stuff. All right, so today the moon is in Taurus all day, which is very good. That is going to definitely help the feelings of love. Around 8:15 this morning, that's my time where I am, on Eastern Standard Time in the United States, the moon in Taurus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus, which is going to bring lots of love and romance is possible. There was something that I was listening to, Braca Goldsmith. She is just such a beautiful soul. This morning, she was even talking a little bit of, I think she was talking about Neptune and Uranus later on. Anyway, sorry. Okay, now I will mention, though, that this morning we can feel a lack of inner balance. Oh, wow. I wonder what time it is when I'm recording this. We could have some unreasonable views, and some strange habits might just pop up that just make us feel uneasy. So, or we might look at our habits maybe a little bit differently that are unfulfilling, I guess. There's just I guess maybe that's what I'm feeling, that lack of inner balance. But I'm finding it. I'm coming out of it. Anyway. All right. Oh, yes. That's the information. I just found the information that I was writing down from Braca. Okay. Mercury is direct now. Thank the Lord. We are in its post-retrograde shadow until July 26th. So just understand that a little bit of this residual communication issues and errors, they are lighting up a little bit. Things are becoming a little bit more clear to us, but we are still wrapping up some loose ends. But this is a better time now to sign agreements, and there's easier flow of communication. So Tuesday, today, this is a good day to, finally start taking those steps forward more officially, more action being taken. Venus is direct, yes, but we are in its post-retrograde shadow until July 29th. It is becoming a beautiful morning star in the east. I'm going to talk more about in the astrology podcast coming up. On July 17th, Venus, there's a trine with Aldebaran and the moon that is going to be bringing some beautiful energy. July 17th. That's just a couple days from now. 3 days. Okay, the sun is opposing, the sun in Cancer, the sun highlighting our emotions. Now, the thing I want you to tap into is the fact that the moon is in Taurus, which is going to provide, this is actually tapping into that sensual energy of the day, with it being the sacral chakra. Yeah, that's going to be a potent moon pull. Now, the sun in Cancer, Cancer being your sentimental, emotional side. Again, emotions tied to your sacral chakra, but this is illuminating. The sun which is actually orange, is the symbol of, its symbol is the sun. Wow. Okay, so this is really, really potent. Oh my God, this is all connected. Holy shit. Like the fact that you can see that the sun and the moon and the planets are lined up directly, coordinating to the day of the week that we have, and the color that we have available, and the sacral chakra within us. I mean, just the human, it's just insane how connected it all is. My mind is blown. Okay. The sun is opposing Jupiter in Capricorn. Exact day of it being the closest was June 15th, but today it is the biggest, the brightest it's going to be, rising in the east as the sun sets in the west. Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is all about expansion and abundance, and Capricorn is hardworking and diligent And it does have a lot more structure to it. So I just feel like Cancer is more about home and security and safety. We're really going to be drawn to what makes us feel safe and secure right now and stable. We're going to have action towards that. We're becoming more clear about our emotions is what I'm reading into this personally. And the sun is shining. We're finding more joy and optimism in what we're moving towards. I feel like a lot of people are moving houses, moving homes, like literally moving living arrangements to what just makes us feel better, what fills our cup. But it's because we understand the deeper side of this. That's the key. The deeper stuff. We are in Chiron's retrograde right now, which is that's the wounded healer, the wounded warrior. So we've gone through so much shit to where now we are tapping into what deeply emotionally satisfies us, what deeply heals our wounds and makes us finally feel secure. Let's see, we are in Pluto's retrograde through October 4th. That's carrying this transformation energy, the growth energy through October, okay? We do have more stuff coming up in September and October. It's going to wrap up that transformation. Pretty hardcore. If you haven't done it yet, so just be ready come October. Late September, early October. All right, Saturn retrograde is completion of the old and balancing all that karma. Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter energy, I want you to know these key planets and their energies are transforming us in ways like the United States alone completed a 200-year cycle. There's energy that hasn't been aligned in this way for, I think it's like 38 years. The energies that they are creating in these retrogrades and the movements that they're doing this year, like especially in this July of 2020, are setting things that are going to be lasting for a minimum of a decade. This is energy this is decade-long stuff this is life-changing stuff that is happening. Yes, you're not going crazy. It's not just you. And it's not just things you should shrug off and be okay with and not be affected by and try to keep carrying on like nothing is happening. If you've been led to here, I don't believe that you could possibly still be in denial. Just maybe dealing with others around you that are in denial. Okay, trying to carry on. I don't want to get cut off. We are already at 18 minutes. Okay. New moon in Cancer, soothing. Okay, the new moon in Cancer on July 20th. July 20th, mark your calendar. July 20th also, Mercury will be brighter and rise earlier in the sky. Mercury and Mars are going to be having some, but July 20th, note this day. This is going to be a very significant day energy-wise. We do have the Cancer energy with this new moon, so it's going to be a soothing and comforting, nurturing and safe. That's what we're going to be just focused on. Our new beginning is going to be focused on that energy. Isn't that awesome? Now, the Saturn, which is the planet named Father Time, sluggish, almost. So the energy of Saturn in this completion of the old, the balancing of karma, it's Father Time. It's that grandfather that produces limits and measures. This is how slow it is. It takes 30 years to complete a cycle in the sky. So understand that the pull from Saturn is extremely strong in all of this, okay? It's in retrograde through September 29th. Like I said, late September, early October. Lots of changes going to be made again then. I have a feeling it's going to be like this right now we're like the bow being drawn back. This fall, it's going to slingshot us into the winter. Okay. Mercury and Mars is a sinister energy, looking very red, getting brighter and brighter in the sky. Its radiance is increasing as it draws closer to the Earth, is more than triple its brightest mid to late July, early August. So right now the Mercury, oh yeah, that's why we're feeling this Mars energy very strong today. Very strong, you guys. All right, there's some stuff that's too far in the future we're not going to step on. Okay, the color orange. We're going to be talking about that right now because it is all about endurance, strength, optimism. It's uplifting. It is the color of fire and flame, passion, of stimulation, the passion and stimulation of red, and the wisdom and cheerfulness of yellow. The orange is the gut reaction. It has the physical action of red and the mental reaction of yellow. It is your gut reaction. It is the symbol of the sun. It aids in new ideas. It radiates warmth and happiness, offers emotional strength in difficult times to bounce back from disappointment, grief, and despair, which is very pertaining to what we need to know about balancing our sacral chakra. And obviously, to get the most out of this day. Your sacral chakra is your womb chakra. It is the center of your creativity, sexuality, reproduction. Now, I want to touch on this a minute because also it gives you the feeling of being fertile. And it is your sexual and sensual energy, the home of your sexual and sensual energy. Now, it's directly connected to the root chakra, which is your feeling of safety and groundedness, right? I want to talk about the reproduction problems really quick, the sexual energy of both men and women. I have been doing this sacral chakra, like taking notes on this for you guys for a while now, and I never have tapped into the masculine energy side of this. Just one, because I'm female. Two, this being your female, this is your divine feminine center, okay? Where you hold your divine feminine energy. Men too, not just women, males and females. We all have a sacral chakra. So if you have problems sexually, as far as not being able to achieve the results every single time that you were mentally prepared for, truly desiring and expecting, but there's blockage in that area, that things have to be such a specific way in order for that to happen, or it takes a long time and a lot of focus in order to make that happen, this information is for you. Okay. It is your center of pleasure, joy, feeling turned on, prosperous, sexy, patient. And if it is unbalanced, these are some feelings, like you could have those, what I just talked about. You could be feeling guilty, shy, dull, irresponsible, sexual and infertility issues, insecure, unsettled, afraid, eating disorders, emotionally stuck, constipated. So, ways to help balance, heal, open up, activate your sacral chakra. Surround yourself with the color orange. Smell orange flowers and eat orange foods. Add paprika. It is a good day to eat spicy foods. Like I love Mexican foods, tacos, and burritos. Now also though, more soothing sides are going to be like mango, yes, oranges, citrus. It is impossible for a human to be sad while eating an orange, so definitely eat orange today. Good way to start your day and breakfast. Also, adding just some clean water, hot boiling water with honey, cinnamon, and lemon, and add a splash of apple cider vinegar. Very excellent way to start your morning. Minus the coffee, it actually does a better job than coffee of energizing you. It's very, very good for your sacral chakra. Bathe in honey and cinnamon, oranges and orange peels and rose petals. The scents of sandalwood and patchouli, orange and cinnamon are very good. Do healing work with your, okay, we're going to tap into some other sensitive issues, guys. Energy work and healing work with your mother. Yes, your earth birth mother, or any other figure. Well, that in particular, let's start there for sure. This is your womb sacral, okay? And I want you to, this is coming from somebody that has wounds from, that had wounds from my earth birth mother, from my birth, okay? That's where these wounds went back to. And I have had to do some deep healing work. Everything from Reiki to to, lots of meditation, in lots of inner child meditations, lots of shadow work done to this, lots of healing energy, forgiveness. Forgiveness is going to be your key energy here. And you don't have to directly talk to or see or speak to or connect to this person in the physical, that you know who it is that's radiating in your heart and mind right now. That is the person. Yes, my ears are just ringing so loud this morning I can barely hear myself. All right, I need to stay on track. You know what I'm talking about. And as much as that stings, and as much as you want to say, nope, not going to happen, now's your time. Not sorry. Because I will tell you right now, as much as when I first started this journey 3 years ago, and I was doing began my meditation journey, and I learned about shadow work and all of that. I was doing, Kenneth Soares has some beautiful meditations, and there was this one that was releasing doubts and fears or something, releasing blockages from your past and bonds that no longer, I don't know, I can't remember. There was just this one couple in particular that invited my mother and other energies from my past, maybe even my father and any other energies, that I just instantly paused any other relationships that I was holding in my sacral chakra. This is where you home those traumas from past relationships. And it invited those people forward in the middle of this meditation. I was like, what? No way. And I instantly hit pause and unplugged. Nope, not going to happen. Not today. It took me, I think, over a year to invite myself, or about a year, to actually invite myself back into those meditations and work through them. And I am telling you, what a release to finally have that worked out. Oh my gosh, I feel so much lighter, so much more free, so much more able and capable of dealing with those relationships. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you would like to talk more about that, please definitely comment, and I would love to talk to you more about that and help you with that process. All right, I got to stay on track though. Bathe in honey, do healing work. Also, your inner child work. Release codependency and unhealthy attachments, sexual abuse trauma, current or past. You could be dealing with this right now. Also, your connection to Mother Earth, your motherland, your mother country. There's this connection to Mother that needs healing. Get grounded. Get grounded. Again, this is connected to your root chakra. If you didn't start with the message from yesterday, start there. If you want to, I got to learn how to timestamp these messages. It is coming, I promise. But yesterday I worked through a lot of root chakra affirmations. Very good way to get grounded. Go outside, get grounded with Mother. Heal your connection to whatever resonates with you. Mother Land, Mother Country, Mother Earth. Your mother, however it resonates with you. Move your hips today. Dance. Let part of your creativity be in your hips. Move your hips. Have your flow be in your hips. Know that your hips have a powerful energy of radiating this passionate fire energy within you. Very, very good energy in dancing. I don't care if you think you can or can't. Yes, you can. All right? That's really going to get this energy flowing. And take any grief, anger, shame, or fear, anything that could use this aggressive energy, this Mars energy from the day. If you move your hips, it's going to flip that in to a powerful, uplifting, motivating energy, not this depressive anger and aggression that actually hinders any sexual pleasure that you could be actually receiving. And I want it duly noted that I have learned the most beautiful information that, go ahead and Google this all you want. I don't care. Proof is in the pudding. Your orgasm is the absolute closest energy you will feel on earth to source. That is pure source energy. Just saying. Just so happens that your sacral chakra is your pelvic region. This is the divine feminine sacred container, male or female. Heal your shame and all those that came before you. All right? Now, let's do a 4-7-8 breathing real quick. We're going to read through some affirmations to help balance your sacral chakra. Then we're going to quick pull some cards. Man, I hope we get to reading Love Wins today, because I know I had to skip it yesterday for you. And yesterday was the color of red, and it's a red book. Oi. All right. In for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 7. Exhale for a count of 8. We're going to do this a cycle of 1 time. If you want to pause this and do this more like 3 times, feel free to do that. Let my voice be your voice, or feel free to shout them out. Whatever you can do in your space right now. I am free. I am comfortable in my body. I have the power to create worlds. I lovingly forgive and release. I am powerful beyond belief. I release those old beliefs that no longer serve me. My hips move mountains. I am free. I am worthy. I am divine. I am proud of myself. I am worthy of love. I am alive, connected, and aware. I am worthy of all that I desire. I radiate joy. The sweetness of life flows through me. It is my birthright to receive pleasure. I embrace pleasure and abundance. All right, my loves. Let's pull some cards, shall we? All right, we're going to pull a few cards, and I'm going to let you know. Ooh, Queen of Cups and the Star right off the bat. Nice. Yeah, I shuffle with you guys on camera just because I want you to know how legit these messages are. Because I'm telling you, I don't purposely make them be so awesome. You can't make this shit up, folks. All right. I'm going to pull a few cards and, yes, give you a reading from them. But if you would like an extended reading, please leave that in the comments or find me on Facebook. I have a public group, A Day in the Life of a Normal Person, as well there. And yes, I do have you request a membership, but the group itself is public. Just so that I can filter who comes through, because it is a safe place first and foremost for everyone. And if anyone any member ever requested that I made it a private place so that they could express themselves a bit more privately, that I would never have a problem with that. But anyway, find me there, and we can definitely get something scheduled for an extended reading or more personalized message. Like if something about that first part of this message, resonates with you, but then, High Priestess and Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, nice energy. All right, I'm going to flip them over now, put them the right way. Yeah, maybe there was something in there that really resonated with you that, just feel free to message me and we'll set I like to call what I do more intuitive messaging than readings, but I do read information, and it's all message. All right, gonna put them together now. I ain't looking. I'm not gonna spoil it. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, you guys. Oh, it warms my soul so. Oh my gosh, you don't even know how motivating it is to see that I get a new subscriber. I'm going to keep doing this no matter what. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. What is the message you have for us today? All right, we're going to, if you want that card, you're going to have to pull it out a little bit better. Oh, this is what they want. Two of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful. You are finding your balance. I get this 2020 vibe from that Two of Pentacles. Like you are starting off this new venture. Pentacles are money, coin of this earth. Why isn't this working? It's so weird. It's like being pushed forward over and over and over again. Weird. It just kept being pushed over. Like maybe you're not in balance. You're trying to find your balance. You're trying to gain. Like she looks like she's coming out of being frazzled. Okay, so maybe this energy keeps pushing you and pushing you to find your balance. Wow. Bottom of the deck is Strength card. You're being strong through it all. I can sense that for sure. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the Hermit card upside down. Are you ignoring going within? That's interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. What's the message you have for us today? What is this? What is this Hermit upside down? Oh, everything is fine. That makes sense. Okay, everything is fine. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I think it's that flame. Can you see him okay? I know you can't really see the Hermit very well. I'm sorry. This is what I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Two of Pentacles. You know that there is a harmonious balance to be found. You know that. Pentacles, my personal belief is that is whatever you treasure here on earth, in the material, in the physical. And so that could be like your work and your home, what actually you do enjoy. It costs money to go out and enjoy things, right? And so it could be work and pleasure. It could, you're trying to build this beautiful world around you. Those black mountains in the past show me that you have gone through some pretty dark times. And you have climbing those mountains was not easy, and it was a dark time for you. But you are finding your footing, you are finding your ground, and starting to create this beautiful, new, abundant world. You are. And you are struggling, but you are being pushed constantly. There's that infinity sign. 2. And I said this, 2 8s, 2 infinity sign. That's going to be a sign for somebody. Definitely. This 2 infinity signs. That's definitely something potent for somebody. Holy crap. It's the joining. For others, it's going to be just the joining of the two worlds, the collaboration, finding that balance finally once and for all between the spiritual and the physical. This is this Hermit card in reverse. Oh my gosh, I am just cracking up at myself. Go with the flow, you guys. This is why it's titled. This is why. A Day in the Life of a Normal Person. Because shit happens. Okay. The Hermit card in reverse. Let's just take a look at her. All right. Upright for some people. Because I will say I don't typically like to take cards in reverse. I just don't do it. Like I specifically shuffle though in a way. Bottom of the deck, you guys. So 2 bottom of the deck's energies is the Strength card and the Fool. So just don't read into this as a negative message quite yet. Because she's gathering all the information she needs. She's gaining wisdom. This I love in this deck that the light is around her neck and it is right here at her core. All right. It's not even in her solar plexus and it's not in her heart. It's at her core because the light is within her. And okay, I can't deny it anymore. I keep being led to want to read out of, I know this is weird, but my Morgan Greer Tarot deck, that's why it came up reverse, because this has a reverse description and it needed me to read this. The Hermit in reverse. Withdraw from responsibility to others. Wow. There's your answer. You are finding, oh my God. It's 10 of Swords. That's everything is fine is your 10 of Swords. And I like the fact that it wasn't actually the 10 of Swords. It's the everything is fine card, which is an extra card out of this Modern Witches Tarot deck. It's telling you that it's not even, the war is so over. This confliction that you have had about the balance is that you are giving up pleasing everybody else and doing what everybody else says or wants you to do. You're done with it. You are not turning to even, no offense to them, but you are not turning to your loved ones or your friends, nobody anymore. You are going within 100%. You are not searching outside for advice. Everything is fine to me is my acupuncture card. You are 10 of Swords. 10 in tarot is the completion of. There is no more. There is no more pain to be had. There is no more giving of yourself to where it hurts you and it overwhelms you. And it's like all that was coming into you was their emotional drama and their emotional pain, and that was what was, you were being overcome and overwhelmed with it, and you're putting your back to that now. You're not going to deal with that anymore. You are going to be crying your own tears, if you're going to be crying any tears at all. All right, you've gone from shutting down your computer. She's on her cell phone. To me, this is more spiritually guided. I know that sounds funny, but I am a key advocate. I don't know why I'm saying key advocate, but a strong advocate for the way spirit can communicate through, especially now with this 5G communication stuff. And I'm just also being led to note, once again, Mercury retrograde being over, and now communication is now being more fluent. Maybe you're once and for all coming to an end of that, and you are saying your piece, but it's for your own benefit. You are less connection than ever before to what no longer serves you. The sun is rising, okay? It's beautiful energy here. The darkness here is clearing, and you are going to find your balance within yourself. She is just one person holding this and holding that, very centered. Wow, that makes so much sense. Yeah, if that resonates with you, I would love to be able to go into that further with you and clarify any of those cards. Yep, you're leaving those troubled waters, guys, okay? And this is, to me, your higher self. This is not two separate people. See, there you are in your hermit mode, and you are letting your higher self put her bow in her hair, get your shoes and coat on. All right, Angel, take the wheel. Angel is my higher self. This is the name that I know that Tina is being called to embrace. And so one of the switch ups in these messages, its name may be changing from a day in the life of a normal person to Joy's. I haven't decided on that quite entirely yet, just because with us moving into the camper here in the next couple weeks, and actually finally getting Joy's out. Joy out. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I know my purpose in life is to spread joy, especially during this time. It's just been, joy is my favorite word. And it's so simple, and it's only 3 letters, and it's beautifully written. It looks a little bit like that card. It really does to me. 2 of Pentacles is officially my Finding Your Own Joy card. Yes, just like the 10 of Swords, the Everything is Fine card. Everything is Fine card is my acupuncture card. So 2 of Swords is, yes, you are allowing your higher self to, what is this? 6 of Swords. All right, 6 is, oh yeah, it's about your independence and your self-awareness. That's beautiful. Your swords are your mental clarity, your intuition, your insight. So you have taken the majority of what used to bring you pain. You are using that to fill the holes in your boat, because you are sailing away. You no more brokenness, no more holes in your boat, no more I have no way out. You are taking that emotional clarity and you are filling the holes so that you can leave troubled waters into a smoother way of life. Easier waters. Your water is your emotional realm, right? You're leaving this mental anguish behind. I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups trying to make an appearance, but it's not in the right way. But I needed to note that. Okay. If Spirit wants those cards to make an appearance, then you feel free to pull those out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guide. Oh, get out of town. Okay, that's interesting. Let's read it, okay? Out of my book here. 10 of Swords. Everything is fine. It's fine. Really. Sure. You've been completely pierced through with 10 sharp swords, and you're collapsed into a ball on the floor. You're struggling. You're just trying to survive as the weight grows ever heavier. You're going through something truly soul-crushing. It feels like your world is ending. I'm feeling really dizzy all of a sudden. Every moment hurts, and sometimes only a meaningless distraction feels like it will help. But the pain will end, and you will come out stronger having survived it. So I feel like in leaving, in having to shut people out, that sucks, okay? But in having to withdraw and to leave that world behind and everything that no longer serves you, all right, like I was saying earlier, like maybe this is that inner child. This is your forgiving your mother, healing that the womb chakra energy right here. Does it suck at first to even consider? Yes, it is scary and it looks dark, but you focus on the energy of the sun rising, of the healing aspect of going this completely within yourself. This is strong healing energy. This is your shadow work energy. This is going there and accepting it and dealing with it. This is going within your mind and knowing that even though these rocky, troubled waters are there, the way that you are positioned right now, the work that you have done in this hermit mode, entirely shutting everyone else's opinion out, finding your own balance in between, letting your higher self guide you. Like, that couldn't be more the hermit mode right there. You do remove the veil. You do remove the veil within yourself. That's beautiful. Maybe removing the veil is what actually causes you a little bit more pain in this process. But you have to understand, like, pain, sadness and anger, like, those are emotions that our human selves have for a reason. It's your red flag, your red light to be like, you're alert, to be like, this is something that I need healing on. So perfect energy, though, it's not a red, technically. It's not red alert to me. I do appreciate the fact that this is a pink energy in these cards as well. Pink being the color of your emotions, your heart, love, that softness, compassion. And then we have the color of orange, which draws in the color of yellow, which is the wisdom that you're gaining here. Oh my God, that's huge. Huge. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the final message you have for us of hope, of joy? That this balance we're going to find, that we're leading to. Oh, justice. Beautiful, beautiful. Justice will be served, my loves. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. You take that veil. You take that emotional clarity, the higher power, your divine light, your acceptance of that you are the violet flame, and you use that, the pillars of your, oh my gosh, what a beautiful foundation. Let's read the Justice card. Wow. Remember I mentioned the Wheel of Fortune? It goes from the Hermit, and wow. Once you come out of that phase and you balance this karmic cycle by doing this, that's what you've done. You've balanced your karmic cycle, like the completion of the old here, that Saturn energy that I talked about. Wow. I want you to be patient with yourself through this. This is what I was talking about. That's why I was so led to touch on the fact that that Saturn retrograde energy is going to be carried through September 29th. So that thing that I talked about in the beginning, late September, early October, that's going to be when your cup is filled. Okay, we're going to read this. Hold on. The choices we make shape who we are. Justice, contemplative in her bright red robe-like coat, holds the high sword of choice. She does not treat her task lightly, and the balanced scales indicate that she is weighing all the options before her. Justice seeks to uncover deep understanding of moral and ethical truths. And once she's found the right path, she's ready to take action and use that sword. You have to take responsibility for every choice you make. If you drift through life without examining your choices, what will they say about you and your values? You'll never truly be self-aware, and you may find yourself treating others with dishonesty and unfairness. There may be a difficult issue that you need to examine, or a social responsibility you've been neglecting. That does ring true with this for some of you, absolutely. It's time to stand up. It's time to send that message that you've been needing to send. It's time to do the right thing. Find your balance, you guys. Wow. All right, bottom of the deck, death card. Beautiful, beautiful. This is Libra, Scorpio energy. There's your world card. Completion of the old. Yes, and you are going to be celebrated. Oh my gosh, 6 of Wands. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. This is the message I like to close with. Absolutely. Here is your new beginning. This is truly your completion of the old. This is divine love all around. Oh my gosh. That is beautiful. Look, she took her robe off. Look at that purple now. Balance your karma, my loves. That's your new beginning. Death of the old you. There you go. Let it happen. Leave all of that behind. Oh my gosh. I just love it. All right, my loves. If you would like any of this clarified further, talked about further, embraced further with you, please. Oh my. Oh my. I'm just gonna. The Magician. That was King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Magician, and there's your Page of Pentacles once again. I'm telling you right now, it's coming. It's coming, you guys. It's coming. 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Stop. Okay, all right, stopping. We're going to read. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, I got to hurry. Thank you, Lord, for not letting it go. All right. Chapter 5, Dying to Live, page 134. John is telling a huge story, one about God rescuing all of creation. When people say that Jesus came to die on the cross so that we can have a relationship with God, yes, that is true. But the explanation as the first explanation puts us at the center. For the first Christians, the story was, first and foremost, bigger, grander, more massive. When Jesus is presented only as the answer that saves individuals from their sins and death, we run the risk of shrinking the gospel down to something just for humans, when God has inaugurated a movement in Jesus' resurrection to renew, restore, and reconcile everything on earth or in heaven. Colossians 1. This is exiting the individual mindset. This is no longer about you. Wow. Maybe for some, the way you've closed yourself off is not okay. Wow. That's because we are leaving that aspect of me, mine, and we are entering, how does my emotional world, how does my mental clarity affect everything around me? Right there. Just as God originally intended it. The powers of death and destruction have been defeated on the most epic scale imaginable. Individuals are then invited to see their story in the context of a far larger story, one that includes all of creation. Yes, it includes people. The writers were very clear that the good news of the cross and resurrection is for everybody. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 15 that all of humanity died through the first humans, so in Christ all will be made alive. He writes to Titus that the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Chapter 2. And then, in one of his more epic passages, Paul explains to the Romans that just as one trespass resulted in condemnation for all people, so also one righteous act resulted in justification and life for all, in chapter 5. He's not alone in this belief. The Pastor John writes to his people that Jesus is the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world. Now remember, God as a consciousness of love within yourself. And that Jesus is the atoning sacrifice for our sins, your Christ-like energy that you can connect to equally. And not only for ours, but also for the sins of the whole world. John 1 and 1 John 2. How many people, if you asked them why they've left church, would give an answer something along the lines of, it's just so small? Of course, a gospel that leaves out its cosmic scope will always feel small. A gospel that has at its chief message avoiding hell or not sinning will never be the full story. A gospel that repeatedly narrowly affirms and bolsters the inness of one group and at the expense of the outness of another group will not be true to the story that includes all things and people in heaven and on earth. And then third, the cross and resurrection are personal. This cosmic event has everything to do with how every single one of us lives every single day. It is a pattern, a rhythm, a practice, a reality rooted in the elemental realities of creation, extending to the very vitality of our soul. And thus concludes a perfectly well-rounded message. There's your tapestry. Wow. Literally ends with what I tapped on in the very beginning. That's so cool. I love what I do. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be blessed. Speak with compassion in all of your communication, all of it. Write with passion. And watch joy flood your lives. Be blessed.